firm represents DUI defendants. How often is yourself or the attorneys that work for you able to get DUI charges reduced, for instance?
Well, of course, every case is different. And any attorney who tells you when they come in to be represented, any attorney who says, I can get this reduced to a reckless driving or to whatever, walk out of the office as quickly as you can.
Okay.
Because you cannot predict in advance anything before you find the evidence and see, for example, the police reports, the DMV reports, the calibration records, the maintenance records, the usage logs for the machine, the videotape. Unless you have all of that information and you know a lot about your client and his background, and who the prosecutors and judges are, there's so many variables that you cannot do that. Having said that, we're very successful, obviously, in what we do in our profession. We're very good at getting charges reduced. But that depends essentially on two things, and that is, first, discovery and investigation. You've got to put a lot of time in and find the records. The DA is not going to turn it over to you. Right. You've got to get a court order in most cases. You need to get the blood, for example, from their lab, take it to your independent lab and have it reanalyzed. Mm-hmm. You need the calibration records, the maintenance records, the usage logs I indicated, and the videotapes, possibly from the security camera in the jail cell area.
Wow.
These can be very helpful to showing whether you in fact are staggering and having difficulty with balance, speech is slurred, these kinds of things. Nice. So you've got to do your background. You may want to go back over where the field sobriety test was administered, videotape the course of where the officer was following in the car.
Really?
There are a lot of things that you need to do. The second part, the variable that permits you to get a good plea bargain or not, is simply your own credibility as an attorney, your own experience in the eyes of the judge, and most important in the eyes of the DA. Does this DA have respect for you? If he doesn't, if he knows you're never going to try a case, you don't know what you're doing, you're brand new, or you simply aren't going to do the work necessary, he's not worried about you. He knows you're going to plead him guilty, and he's not going to deal with you. If, on the other hand, he knows you're with a firm that is specialized and that has a reputation for going to trial when necessary, and does the work, and is expert in these areas, he knows who you are. I mean, I used to be a DA. I know how the game's played, and you assess not just the case, that is the facts. You assess the attorney who you're going to be opposing in trial if it comes to that. And that is most definitely a factor of your decision how to resolve that case.